Svend, head coach at the Elite Training Center here in Aarhus. We already know that the national center is located in Brøndby, here in Denmark, but it may not be that well known, this regional training center. Can you please explain what is the context and of this training center as well?
Yeah, the center here in Aarhus is kind of for the best players at Jutland when they, for about the years around high school, after high school, if they want to give it a go, they obviously train in their clubs, but then we've got a joint session here for the best players up to 5 times a week. If they make it, if they do really, really well, they move further on to Brøndby. I think we've had 16 in my time going to Brøndby. And if they keep a level, you can say they might still be part of the center, but that will be more of a mentoring / sparring role for the young ones coming up. So it's a pathway going from the clubs onto this center, through the talent center to the elite center, and maybe to Brøndby or back to the clubs.
So as you say, part of the path, it's also the connections and the relationship that you have with the badminton clubs. So what are the key elements to establish this synergy with the clubs? Is it by contact with the coaches, or how do you do it?
We've got I think the main thing in this cooperation is our coaches network. Every month we've had almost 70 of them. That means the first Thursday in the month we discuss practical things, we discuss strategic things, we discuss motivation, we discuss players. So every time we've got one of these meetings, we're both on a strategic level, but we also come back saying, what do I do with this next Monday? And this is the main thing about these networks is that we are even. That means the national training isn't better than the club training. It might be the training that we evolve around because I've got all the players in the training, but it's even. That means I get told off sometimes by the coaches. We've got an open discussion and we sort things. You could basically say there might be 20 times as many badminton players in China as there's inhabitants in Denmark. So if we have one edge, it should be that we can actually cooperate around things. I know everyone wants each other's players and everyone wants each other's jobs in general, but we've got this network where we at least create an environment that pulls in the same direction. And I'm actually quite proud of that. And there's a lot of edges there's a lot of conflicts in it, but we all work in the same direction.
And I believe that the players are also rotating and changing because some of them will come back to the clubs, some of them to Brøndby. So what are the main challenges that you can spot when there are new players coming into the center?
I think that in order to move on to Brøndby, players should be very, very aware of what is quality. When do I do it right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they win, but if what they do is quality, they should be aware of that. And that's a process, obviously. They should also be aware of how do I create that quality? More players are used to having things created for them, quality created for them. I want the right player to play against. I want the right exercise and stuff like that. And that's being aware of quality, which is fine. But they should also be aware of what quality they provide, and that's always a process. I don't think I've sent people on to Brøndby without them being both high on awareness of quality and also high on who's responsible for that quality. And they are mainly they are the CEOs of their own companies, so they should be able to create. They should always be able to stand on the right court.
And coming to the end, we are here with 15 coaches coming from different countries in Europe. They are head coaches in their own clubs or working as coaches. For sure, they are learning a lot, taking a lot of inputs and ideas from you. But also for you, what does it mean to take part in this kind of activities and to show around how you are doing it? What is the takeaway for you?
I guess why you are a disseminator or teacher, you want to be the center of the attention. No, I like to be able to remove clouds. That's also basically what I do from the players. I don't remove obstacles. I more try to move clouds so they see things possibly clearer and get a language of hard things. I think that's what we've created today, a language within dilemmas that is in this world. This world is obviously very dualistic. Either you're good or you're bad. Either you win or you lose. But all the calculations towards it are much more interesting.